Dear President Donald Trump, on January 4, you will once again assume the office of President of the United States. Congratulations on this momentous occasion. Your leadership will undoubtedly play a pivotal role in safeguarding freedom, democracy, and restoring America's greatness during your tenure. Through this letter, I wish to share the grave crisis facing the Republic of Korea and the heroic actions of President Yoon Suk-yeol. I write to you as a former public servant who held the position of Deputy Minister and served as the President of the National Human Resources Development Institute of Korea. Witnessing the escalating challenges in my country, I made the decision to resign from public office. Today marks the 11th day since stepping down, and I am committed to revealing the truth about President Yoon's declaration of martial law despite opposition from democratic media and political forces. I fervently hope this message reaches you, President Trump, as your voice carries immense weight in the global defense of democracy and freedom. President Yoon Suk-yeol declared martial law in a desperate and extraordinary bid to preserve South Korea's constitutional order and national security. This was not a political maneuver, but a decision born of necessity. The opposition party, wielding its parliamentary majority, has impeached ministers and key officials 29 times, paralyzing the government's operations. They've also blocked essential budgets, pushing the nation to the brink of dysfunction. Worse yet, the opposition has used its majority power to impeach prosecutors investigating criminal acts committed by their party leader. This blatant interference in legal investigations has obstructed justice, undermining the rule of law and sending a dangerous message that political power can supersede legal accountability. The opposition's actions go beyond internal sabotage. They openly display pro-China and pro-North Korea tendencies, while opposing U.S.-South Korea cooperation and advancing anti-Japan sentiments. They have turned a blind eye to Chinese operative filming U.S. military facilities in Korea and have actively blocked legal reforms aimed at penalizing such espionage. Their rejection of stronger anti-espionage laws has enraged President Yoon, who views this as a betrayal of Korea's sovereignty and security. This aligns with your steadfast stance against Chinese expansionism and underscores the urgent need for vigilance. China's ambitions in the region are unmistakable. After observing Hong Kong into its authoritarian fold and targeting Taiwan for annexation, it now sets its sights on Korea. President Yoon's declaration of martial law was a preemptive strike to counteract these pressures and ensure Korea remains a steadfast member of the free world. Another key reason behind President Yoon's decision was to investigate allegations of electoral fraud thoroughly. Much like the concerns that arose following the 2020 U.S. presidential election, South Korea is grappling with its own issues of electoral integrity. President Yoon's declaration was not about consolidating power, but about safeguarding the cornerstone of democracy, free and fair elections. His goal was to uncover the truth, restore public trust, and fortify South Korea's democratic institutions. Since the declaration of martial law, public opinion has shifted. Recent polls indicate a significant surge in President Yoon's approval ratings, climbing from 10% during the crisis to 40% today. This shift underscores growing public understanding and support for his courageous efforts to uphold democracy and national stability. President Trump, South Korea is not merely a U.S. ally. It is a linchpin of strategic stability in East Asia. The country boasts unparalleled technological prowess, with companies like Samsung and SK leading the world in semiconductor innovation. South Korea's shipbuilding industry can rapidly produce naval vessels and destroyers, while its defense manufacturing capabilities for tanks, missiles, and munitions are unmatched globally. Should South Korea's political control fall into the hands of pro-China factions, these strategic assets risk falling under Beijing's influence. This scenario would not only jeopardize the security of the Korean Peninsula, but also deal a severe blow to U.S. interests in the region. Under President Yoon's leadership, South Korea has worked tirelessly to strengthen its alliance with the United States and uphold the shared values of freedom and democracy. His government represents a bulwark against authoritarian expansion and stands as a critical partner in maintaining regional balance. Mr. President, President Yoon is more than the leader of South Korea. He is a vital guardian of freedom and the rule of law in East Asia. His impeachment would not only endanger South Korea's democratic foundations, but also embolden China's ambitions and undermine the global effort to preserve liberty. Your clear and decisive support for President Yoon's policies will send a powerful message to both allies and adversaries. It will show the world that the United States stands unwaveringly with those fighting for democracy and freedom. Your endorsement can make a significant difference, helping to block President Yoon's impeachment and ensuring that South Korea remains a strong ally of the United States in the fight against authoritarianism. Together, let us secure a future where freedom prevails and South Korea continues to thrive as a trusted partner of America. Thank you for your commitment to the principles of democracy and justice. I'm confident that your voice will resonate powerfully, influencing the future of East Asia and the world. Sincerely, Kim Chae-hwan, the former Deputy Minister of the Republic of Korea. Thank you.